Hey guys, I'm Catherine, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how to lose weight on the Nutrisystem program using these 8 tips that helped me to lose weight, and I know they're going to help you too. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so glad you've joined us. On this channel, I cover an array of topics that pertain to mental and physical health and everything in between. I do a lot of program and product reviews here, and I'm also on a weight loss journey to lose 60 pounds. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button and go back and watch my other videos so you can see where I've come from and where I'm going. But before I go any further, I really want to take just a minute and thank Nutrisystem for sponsoring this video today. Nutrisystem has been a really great program for me that's helped me to lose quite a bit of weight and keep it off. I've actually progressed and lost more weight even being off Nutrisystem, but it was a really great jumpstart program that I used. And if you're interested in trying Nutrisystem for yourself, make sure that you check the link in the description below for a code to get 50% off purchases with Nutrisystem. So I started doing Nutrisystem because, like I mentioned before, it was a really great jumpstart program for me. I really struggled finding something that was going to work for me. I had tried so many diets and I was so sick of dieting. I really didn't even want to try Nutrisystem because it was just another diet program and I was kind of frustrated, but I'm so glad that I did. I used to be one of those people who wanted it done like right now, instant, microwaved, has to be weight loss by tomorrow, that type of mentality. And with Nutrisystem, I really learned a lot about the way that I think about myself, food, and other stuff. So I decided not to just go on a weight loss journey, but really a healthy from the inside out journey, because I was not so healthy on the inside. Even though the outside needed to lose some weight, I had a lot more unhealthy habits up here in my brain than I ever realized, and Nutrisystem really helped me to dial in on what those were so I could reprogram my poor way of thinking about dieting, food choices, and all those types of things, and just get healthier all around, inside and out. So you might hear me say that on this channel, healthy from the inside out. I coined that term in my own journey just because I had the mindset that I was going to hurry up and lose a bunch of weight so that I could go back and start eating Doritos and whatever else I was eating that was terrible before. If I would have done that, I would have gained all the weight back and it wouldn't have been very fun. So I'm so glad that I learned all the things that I learned in the process, and I want to share with you guys the 8 things that I did to really lose weight on Nutrisystem, and I hope this helps you guys today. So tip number 1 is to organize your food when it comes in. So Nutrisystem's food is set up in a way that really sets you up for success. You don't have to guess about what type of food you're supposed to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack, because they color code it for you. So it makes it really simple. The yellow options are your breakfast, blue options are lunch, your red ones are dinner, and your snacks are going to be purple. So that's really easy to determine what's what. But when you first get your order, if you organize it, it makes life so much more simple for you. So pick out a little space where you're going to keep just your Nutrisystem food. When I first started, I just pulled out all the breakfasts, put them together, lunches, put them together, dinners, and put those together. And then in the cupboard, I kind of had a space for each section of food. And in a separate cabinet, completely different from that, I put my first week's box, which is a reboot box that they're going to send you. Your first 7 days, they have a little bit different plan. It's going to come with 7 days worth of shakes. You're going to get breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack. And you're eating lower calories that first week. So that's going to be a little separate. So I wanted to make sure that I kept all of my first week's box of food separate completely from the rest of my food. So make sure you're organizing your food the best way that works for you. You may have a better system than I had. And if you want more information about the first week and what that looks like and what's a reboot and how much weight can I lose and all the things, go check out this video right here where I documented my very first week. You guys are going to see a big difference in the way that I look now and then the way that I did look. I am so thrilled every time I go back and look at that video. I'm like, I don't even remember looking that heavy. But the first week that I did Nutrisystem, I actually lost 10 pounds, which is crazy amount of weight to lose in 1 week, but then it did slow down and taper off after that to a really healthy, normal, sustainable weight loss. Okay, so tip number 2 is to eat everything. Nutrisystem is set up for you to have balanced diet. So you're going to have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack from Nutrisystem, but you're going to have to add in 4 servings of non-starchy vegetables, and you're going to have to add in some power fuels and smart carbs. If you don't know what those are, you guys can go watch my smart carbs and power fuels video right here. So just make sure that you're eating eating all of your food. You're eating every 2 to 3 hours, and you're eating everything that you're supposed to eat for the day. And tip number 3 is drink enough water. Nutrisystem asks that you drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. I was not a water drinker before. It's not that I don't like water, I just didn't have the habit of drinking water. So some things that I did to help me drink my water was I started adding juiced lemons to my water and a couple packets of Truvia, and I had homemade lemonade. That really helped me drink a lot more water. I also started opting for seltzer water. Something that I learned to do is keep a water bottle within arm's reach all the time, so that whenever I felt thirsty, I didn't ignore that. I could just reach for the water and not have to be like, well, I'm gonna be lazy right now and not go get my water. So find a good water bottle. You guys can find a link in the description below to my favorite water bottle, but you guys find one that works for you. I love ones with straws that I don't have to poke or open or do any of those things. So this is just kind of like my style right here, but you guys find what works for you. And I get one that's at least 25 ounces just for the math, easy math, okay? There's also tons and tons of ways that you can track your water using different apps and things like that. But Nutrisystem has a really great app that you can use to track your water, and it has preset amounts in there. Also has just where you can add in manually how much water you've had in a day. So the Numi app is Nutrisystem's app that comes along with their program, and it's free. There's so many resources on that app, you guys, a ton. Still, I'm learning things that on there still that I'm like, oh, what? I didn't know this was on here. Wished I would have known before. And you can track your food and do all kinds of other things, which we will be talking about in just a minute. Okay, tip number 4 is follow the guidelines for flex meals. If you order the basic or the uniquely yours plans, you're going to be getting 5 days worth of Nutrisystem food, and you're going to be left on your own for 2 of those days to figure out what you want to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a snack, all on your own. So in order to do that, there's a ton of tools for you available on the app. There's recipes and guides on leaf.com. That's part of Nutrisystem's blog. There's Pinterest things people have done for flex meals. The point in flex meals is not for you to have like a cheat day or cheat meal. The point of flex meals is to help you learn how to cook healthy meals on your own. When I did Nutrisystem the first time around, I did not use the program that allowed me to have flex meals because I knew that I was going to use those for cheat days. So I honestly went with the Uniquely Yours Ultimate. If you guys want all 7 days, again, you can get a code for 50% off in the description below. But I did that because I felt like I needed a foolproof program. And now that I'm a lot more confident in myself as far as my eating habits and choices, I'm okay with flex meals where I was not okay with flex meals before. So definitely stick to the flex meals guidelines. Tip number 5 is to let Numi do your tracking. So the Numi app, like I mentioned before, has tons of different resources for you to help you be successful on the Nutrisystem program. But you really need to track your food while you're doing Nutrisystem, even though you might think, gosh, I only have to eat like the things that they tell me to eat. Why should I have to track these? Well, the truth of the matter is you're going to be eating a little bit more than these. So if you don't track the extra stuff that you're eating, like your power fuels and your smart carbs, you may overeat or forget to eat those, and your vegetables as well. It's kind of a form of accountability to me to track my food. So tracking food is really helpful because if you are not having any weight loss, you can go back and see, okay, what am I eating? What have I overeaten maybe, or what have I undereaten? Because a lot of times that can affect your weekly weight loss goals. Tip number 6 is to talk to your Nutrisystem weight loss counselor when you need them. A lot of people don't even know that they offer this program or assistance to you for free, no charge. It comes with the program. And I had to utilize the weight loss counselors a couple of different times, and I'm so grateful I did. I stalled out at one point and called them. I got some really great advice on how to stay on track when I went on vacation, kind of how to prep and plan. They just kind of help you walk through some things, and then they're also just there to let you know, hey, you're not in this alone, and you can reach out to us. So it's a free service to you guys, and there's just a 1-800 number that you guys will get in a kit, and will let you know how to contact them. But just a lot of people overlook it and they don't know that it's available. So utilizing that will really set you up for success in losing weight with Nutrisystem. Tip number 7 is weighing yourself once a week. If you weigh yourself more than once a week, you're really setting yourself up for a lot of discouragement, and I did that to myself, so I just hope that you guys will take my advice and only do it once a week. Your weight will fluctuate from day to day based on the amount of sleep or stress that you had the day before, salt, hormones, so many things play into your number on the scale. So do yourself a favor and just weigh once a week on the same day at the same time, preferably in the morning, without any clothes on. And like, yeah, if you have to take the scrunchie out or whatever, like to help you out, just whatever it is, make sure it's a consistent day and make sure that you're weighing first thing in the morning and as little clothes or no clothes as possible. I have been able to keep all the weight off that I've lost with Nutrisystem. I'm not back on Nutrisystem so I can lose weight or that I gained back from when I lost it before. No, I have lost 38 pounds last year and only 24 of that maybe was Nutrisystem. So I lost a little bit more on my own, but I wanted to give myself like another kick in the pants. And you guys can see why in the video that I just did for you recently right here, why I chose to do Nutrisystem in the new year. So tip number 8 is really the most important thing. I talk to a lot of people about this on my channel because they find me looking for Nutrisystem advice. And I want to let you guys know this channel is so much more than a Nutrisystem channel. I just share my journey on that program, but I do so many more things, okay? So really this channel is just here to encourage you in your health journey altogether, and that's from mind, our soul, and our body. One of the most common comments I get is, does this program really work? Can I lose weight on Nutrisystem? And even though I'm vlogging my journey, and they're seeing the results, I think that you really just have to trust the program. So tip number 8 is trust the program. Trusting the program is just simply doing what it says, because when people ask me, does it really work for weight loss? Yes, it does work for weight loss. And I say that confidently because most anything is going to work. The problem that we tend to face is we're not willing to work the program. Working the program just means following the plan to the T. Don't divert. Eat the foods that they give you to eat and all your extras like your smart carbs, power fuels, and vegetables, which really isn't a whole lot extra, but a little bit. Make sure that you're eating healthy flex meals when and if you are creating those for yourself. Be sure to track your progress and get active. If you do all of those things, your weight loss is guaranteed. How much is not guaranteed, but you will lose weight no matter what. So if you want to try Nutrisystem for 50% off, again, check the link in the description below. And don't forget, they're always there to support you 100% of the time. So I hope these tips have helped you to determine how to lose weight on Nutrisystem. And really, it's a simple program. So it really isn't that difficult. It's just a matter of kind of getting your bearings about yourself when you're first starting, and then it's really easy peasy after that. Okay, before we go, I want to share with you some really exciting news. So I wanted to come where it's a little bit brighter than where I was just filming the rest of the video for you. So we're in my bathroom. Welcome to my bathroom. If you've never been in here, here it is. Okay, I'm so excited to share with you guys something that I have been working on in my brain for a long time, and then I finally got it out and figured it out, and now it's here. And that is my merch line. I had been thinking about doing this all last year, but I really didn't want to mention it to you guys till I had it actually all done and put together. And I am not all done exactly, but I do have several designs up and ready for you guys to go take a look at. I want to show you one that just came in today that I'm really excited about. This is my Perfectly Imperfect hoodie. I've become a hoodie person for the last, I don't know, this winter. I was never really a hoodie person before, but I really have become one. So this is just one of the colors you can get. You guys can check out different colors. You can check out different designs. And you guys can check all of my merch out in the link in the description below. And when you purchase any of the merch from my merch shop, it just goes to launch my book this year that I'm working on, that I've been working on for the last few years. So if you guys want to go support me, go check out my merch shop right here in the link in the description below. So if you like this video today though, and you found it helpful, please be sure to give it a quick thumbs up and share it with your friends. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.